For hundreds of years, millions of people around the world have believed that Jesus was the one and only Son of God. In fact, this has become so familiar to people that no one even thinks it's strange, even if they disagree with it. Whereas if somebody says that they believe that Jesus comes from another planet, it seems like a crazy thing to say. My name is Mark Bennett. I'm an international director of the Aetherius Society and a minister in the Aetherius churches. And I am proud to say that I believe that Jesus was and is an extraterrestrial intelligence from a higher material plane of the planet Venus. When Jesus was born some 2,000 years ago, there was a star seen in the heavens. Or rather, there wasn't a star seen, there was in fact an extraterrestrial spacecraft from the planet Saturn. Again, this may seem utterly extraordinary, but it makes far more sense than the idea that a star could pinpoint a single stable. If a star were hovering over a stable, the whole of Earth would be destroyed, whereas an extraterrestrial spacecraft easily could hover over a stable and identify exactly where these wise men were meant to be going. When Jesus was born, he was obviously an outstanding individual right from the word go. However, he was in the limitation of a terrestrial body with a terrestrial brain. So he had to work to gain his so-called miraculous powers. And he did this by practicing the higher forms of yoga. Yoga is not just about toning up the body and finding some degree of relaxation within our minds. Yoga, in essence, is about attaining enlightenment. And on the way to attaining enlightenment, the practitioner of yoga will gain certain powers. In Jesus' case, one power he did have was the ability to walk on water. This is not supernatural per se, as we understand the term supernatural. It's rather a higher form of nature, which science, as we know it, does not yet understand. Life does exist on other planets in this solar system. And not only is this life intelligent, but it is actually far more intelligent than we are on Earth. And it's certainly far more spiritual than we are on Earth. In fact, they are so much more advanced than us that they don't even exist at the same frequency of vibration that we do here. So if a NASA spacecraft were to fly to Venus tomorrow and have a look around, chances are they would find no trace whatsoever of Venusian culture because they would be looking at the wrong frequency. There will come a time when science on this planet is able to detect intelligent life on other planets in this system, but that day is probably a long way off. We revere the Master Jesus as a karmic saviour and a great teacher, but we do not believe that he was the one and only Son of God. We do not believe that God would have just one son, and we do not believe that we on Earth are unique in having extraterrestrial intervention to help us through our evolution.